You don't want that, do you? Or no?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Another quarter.
That's not my car.
Oh. Well, could I still take a picture of the engine? Well, I was talking about how, you know what I mean? Because I met the specialist. That's what I was telling. I was telling him a lot about you.
Oh, okay.
And Raheem. Oh, I thought that was Rakim. And
That's not Rakim. That's Action.
Why you be doing this to me?
I didn't do anything. I was just saying.
You know what I mean? I do. I love it. I ain't even going front. You know what I mean?
Okay.
May I, though, please? Just a quick snippet, and you know what I mean? So when I go back, I can like blah, blah, blah. Because he built engines.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Take us quick snippet.
I offered to bring him down here with me to meet you, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have to do this. I'm telling you.
Oh.
And they live on his back.
Alright, wash your pants.
Your pants is falling.
I know I got thermals on and stuff like that. I don't sport a sag, but they like a 40, and my belt don't have that many loopholes.
Oh. Okay.
Yo, the guy across the street just wants to
shades from. What are those?
Talking to you, what?
These aren't shades. These are safety glasses.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You like them?
I mean, they keep you safe.
It's all about how you rock them.
Yeah.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. I'd like to introduce y'all to T. Yeah. Ta-da. There you go. Hello? Yeah, so that happened today. I don't know what it is.
Few moments later.
He just came past, he opened the door. He was like, wifey. Got him! Got him!
Alright. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. So this is a Buick Riviera from the 1963 era. And it's got a 401 cubic inch V8 nail head. It came in for a disc brake conversion, and which is what that was. And then we decided he was going to do AC, and then we ended up doing a full chrome accessory kit, and then pulled the motor out because we had to do the firewall, and that took a while. And then COVID hit, and then everything got delayed for like a year, and the stuff came, so we put it all together, and now the fuel pump is causing the carburetor to leak, so we need to get another fuel pump that's only 5 to 7 psi instead of this 15 psi weird thing that we got going on right now. And then we got to finish doing the brake lines going to the master cylinder, and that's it. And that's good to go. Oh, no, we got to do the exhaust. We got to do the exhaust. That ain't go.
Okay.
So,
I don't know if I can. It's buried.
that's buried. It's deep in there. That's what she said.
That's what y'all about to say.
So then we have over here a 2004 Forester XT that came in for built engine, turbo kit, full suspension, billet spindles, all kinds of fancy stuff. Got the big brake kit front and rear. This one is an ongoing project. Hopefully it's coming to a head soon. All the intercooler piping is made. We just got to make the exhaust and reassemble the rear end because it's got, this also had a 6-speed conversion done to it. It wasn't automatic, now it's a 6-speed STI. trans in there, and all the STI drivetrain, drive shaft stop axles, everything is built to hopefully withstand around 1,000 horsepower. Zone rotary turbo, AMS intake manifold, injector dynamic 200 cc injectors, I think they are. Yeah, this one's gonna be a beast once it's done. It should be near 1,000 horsepower.
Cool.
Bro, is that a Supra? Is that a Supra, bro? Yeah, it's a Supra. It's an old one. This is a Mark III Supra. It's getting a 1.5 JZ swap, built bottom end, semi-built head. It's got the Borg Warner S300 turbo, 2,000 cc injectors, a pair of AEM 480 fuel pumps, I believe, in tank, dash 10 fuel line, fuel feed, dash 6 return. All the intercooler piping was done here. We got to do 4-inch exhaust piping on it. Battery relocation, all kinds of good fancy stuff. This car should be somewhere between 600 and 700 horsepower on pump gas. And on E85 for race gas should be close to 800 to 900 horsepower in that vicinity. Yeah.
If it's lower than 50 cc, you could drive on the street.
Whatever. Over here we have a CB7 Accord.
My favorite Accords?
Got a H22 swap, turbo, hood exit with a cutout, stock exhaust, so nobody knows what's going on.
Until you look in the front.
And it's got a pull-on plug, CPR kit on there, and Honda 1,000 cc injectors. Maybe bigger. I don't remember. So we gotta build a wire harness for it, and then this one's done. We have an Evo 10. Got an AMS turbo kit on there. A Radium Engineering fuel surge tank in the trunk. 2 large pumps. I think they're 350 pumps in the surge tank, being fed by a Walbro 255 in the tank. Dash 10 feed line, dash 6 return, AMS fuel line, fuel rail, 2,200 cc ID injectors. This one should be somewhere around 500 on pump gas and 700 to 800 on E85 once it's tuned. Which we got to make an appointment to take it over to the dyno shop for.
Cause your dyno broke.
Yeah, well, that's another problem. A 93 Toyota Paseo, and this is going to be a track car specifically for circuit racing. So we got a whole lot of stuff going on in here. It's got a full cage with gusses. This motor was a single cam. It's been swapped over to a twin cam. Got rid of the distributor. Put a full coil on plug system on here. Took out or installed a Hall effect crank position sensor, which these cars didn't come with. And we got a set of custom cams, and then the cam had to have a new trigger pin installed on it. And then we installed a cam position sensor on here so we can have full sequential ignition and injector. So this is another ongoing project. It's also got a 6-speed transmission swap, which was interesting because they don't have 6-speed transmissions that bolt onto this engine in America. And then we built the engine harness for it with an AEM Infinity computer, and AM digital dash. This one should be around between 450 and 500 horsepower. This will be on E85 exclusively. Yeah. Oh, and we also these brakes came off 2007 Audi Q7. They're the rear brakes, and very little modification was required to get these to bolt onto this car, which was surprising, but it did work, and can't wait to get this on the track. And this one is an Audi TTS. It's supposed to be an R8 killer. We built the turbo kit completely from the ground up on this one. Custom turbo manifold, downpipe, piping. It's got a GTX 2975 on it, which is no longer available. So when we were putting it together, finding the parts for it was very difficult. But we did get it together. We're just waiting for a couple more pieces, and then we can put the intake on and get this thing fired up and take it over to the dyno shop. This car should be somewhere in the realm of 500 to between around 500 on pump gas and close to 600. I would hope on E85 if we really push the envelope. But this one should be a very fun car to drive. It's a 2006, maybe 7, Chevy Trailblazer Ss. It's got a 6.0 cast iron block with pistons and rods. A little bit of head work done. These trucks came with the cathedral port heads, and this one's got square port heads. It's got a rear mount turbo in it, which we are upgrading. It had a GT35R on it, and we upgraded it to a precision something big. And this truck, we're aiming for 1,000 horsepower, but it's going through a torque converter and it's automatic. It's also all-wheel drive. I'm not sure how this is going to pan out because I've never done a torque converter setup before with this kind of power, so we'll all be learning together. I'm excited. Oh, what's that? That looks like
Looks like a bill.
oh, yeah, that's done. Alright, that's it.
Yay!